Hello, beautiful angels. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And today we are talking about accepting your desire as a fact and appropriating the state. And this is going to be a really quick video, but links in the description for coaching and other ways that I can help you. But other than that, let's hop into this. So a lot of times when we're manifesting, we have a desire come upon us and we immediately go into the how, right? And most manifestors were knowing that the how is not really a concern of us, but maybe we go into the how do I create like a self-concept that, allows something like this, or how do I, forget about all of these things that has happened in my past, or how do I, get past the situation that is current, or how do I ignore the 3D and persist long enough, and how, so even aside from the physical actions of how, we have all of these even metaphysical actions that we're wondering how to embody the state, how to do this, am I doing it right? And really what you want to do is go to the end, that it's already completed, right? And with it already being completed, that means that every single thing that needs to happen, embodying the state, the logical how, the metaphysical how, you moving from here to there, you overcoming the obstacles, everything is implied in the end. Everything is implied in the end. So what I want you to do is take your desire and accept it as a fact, okay? I talked about this with a client the other day. I want you to think about like a kid, a little girl playing dress up, and she's dressing up as a queen, or a princess. And the little girl is not going to say, well, I don't live in a castle, so how am I really going to be a princess? Or how exactly does a princess act? Like, how exactly, shouldn't I have servants if I'm really a princess? She's completely immersed in her imagination of being a princess. So she's not only is she not wondering about how to do it, she's just being it. And by her just being it and appropriating the state, by her just being it, everything that she's doing is right, because she's already accepting the fact that she is, in fact, a princess, right? So with your desire, I want you to take it on and accept it as a fact, as if it's something that has already happened. That's something that is helpful to me, to see it as it's already happened. Because truthfully, in the trippy sense of time, it's now. So there's not really anything for you to wait for or for you to figure out. And so when you appropriate the state, I meant to look up the definition before I started this video of appropriate to give you the word for word definition of it. But basically you're taking the state, I think it's a Bible verse, or might be a Neville quote, where he's saying, come and eat and buy with no price. It's something like that. Like, come and take everything as if it's yours, because it is. So that state is yours to occupy. That desire is yours to claim. And a lot of times we get caught up in either the logical how is it actually going to unfold, or the metaphysical how of, creating the right mind frame and creating the right vibration and creating the right energy, which all of these things are important, but it's implied, right? It's implied in your end. If you're in the end, if your desire has unfolded already, well, then that means that everything that needs to happen for that to unfold has happened. And so instead of you trying to figure out how to do all of that, you just accept it as a fact right now, okay? And here's the last piece, is I want you to, when you're doing this, you really have to leave logic completely out of this. Logic has no place in any of this. So when you do it, I want you to do it like that little girl, okay? Just imagine, be childlike. Okay, you might look around and see everything, my senses deny it. Everything around me says that this is not true, that this is not happening. It may even say that it can't happen, it's impossible. But go into your imagination and experience what it would feel like if it were true, okay? Now, a lot of times when we're going into our imagination with the intention of manifesting something, we go into it with the intention of manifesting something, which it kind, I won't say it ruins it, but you're not as free in your imagination because you're still trying to battle logic. You're still trying to make something happen rather than experience what has already happened and accepting what has already happened, right? That's the difference between, you know, a little girl saying, I'm going to dress up as a princess today. I'm going to experience being a princess today. And a little girl saying, sitting down with the dress next to her, like, okay, how exactly, you know, do I need to do this? Okay, what do princesses really act like? What do they really wear? Is this dress the right dress for me to wear? How exactly do I need to, you know, how much sensory vividness should I have in my game today? Like, when you make it like a task like that, you're not really enjoying and really experiencing what it is. You're in that state of trying to get, right? You're in the state of trying to be, or, you know, all of these things. Instead, ask yourself, what would it be like if I just were? Not if I were trying, not if I were on my way, but if I just were. What would that be like? And your brain is automatically going to supply you with images, maybe conversations, however it works best for you. It's automatically going to do that. And the more that you practice this, so when your doubts come up or when you're still looking at 3D, you know, but really give supremacy to your imagination, you guys. I used to talk about that a lot, but give supremacy to your imagination. Understand that imagination is creating, and imagination is the only thing. It is supreme to everything. Okay. It's supreme to your obstacles that are in your way. So give it that supremacy and understand that just by me asking myself, what if it were? And then accepting that because I'm able to see this, because I'm having even this desire, it's a fact right now. Though I can't see it, it's a fact, and keep accepting that. When you come up against obstacles, you remind yourself, oh yeah, but it already happened. Oh yeah, but it's already true. Oh yeah, you know, whatever. You know, the little girl, her mom may say, hey, you know, it's time for you to go to bed. She's immersed in her imagination. Time for me to go to bed. No, I'm a princess. Princesses don't have bedtimes. You know, she's immersed in her imagination. Nothing outside of her is going to tell her that she's not a princess in that moment that she claims that she is. So that's the way. Take it on with lightheartedness, you guys. Edward Art Supply talks about imagining to experience, not to create. Because when you're imagining to create, that creates that resistance of I have to make this or do this right, or, you know, all this extra stuff, rather than just what if I were in a parallel reality. I am in this reality now. I am, because I'm claiming that, right? And dwell in that and keep walking yourself back to that assumption, right? That assumption that this is a fact, and appropriate the state. Take it on as if it belongs to you, because it does. I love you guys. I intend that helps. I know that it does. And I'll see you in the next video.